What is up, Star Wars Unlimited fans? It's Loopy here at Late Night Gaming, and we have unlimited power!
We do unlimited power.
So,
I haven't said that in so long because I got told off for making really ridiculous noises down the YouTube microphone at people.
well, the best time to make ridiculous noises is when you're live on YouTube. That's what I always say.
Exactly. At 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yep, so Mark from Unlimited Power is a badass.
or a fool, whichever, Stupidity in these things can be interchangeable at times.
He is up at god awful hours of the night to, hit our normal time. And notably, the Brit is a little bit tougher than the Frenchman. We had Thork on and we went a little bit earlier. But I offered to start earlier and Mark said, no, we'll do it at 3 a.m. So There we go. All right.
Loopy threw some emotional blackmail my way, and how could my heart, not bleed with sympathy for this family man here? Yeah.
That's right. And I had a showcase and some other stuff today. But yeah, we are live. And we worked together with Mark on our UK wrap-up video, but after a huge event that happened there. And we were joined by two of the winners. And tell us about your channel. Tell us about the content creation over across the pond.
So, Unlimited Power is a channel run by myself, John, a Scotsman, and Tony, a chap who lives out in Huntingdon outside of Cambridge, although he's had to take a bit of a step back recently due to job and family commitments. So it's mainly just myself and John these days. We do less highly competitive content because neither of us feel we can offer anything new or compelling in that arena compared to such luminaries as Late Night's Masterclass or KTOD or Woo and some of the other guys out there. So we focus more on the sort of accessible community side of the hobby. We go for starter decks, improving the starter decks, beginners guides, open hand decks to show people what we're thinking as we're playing, all this kind of stuff. And I focus on the community for the UK scene in terms of tournament results, events going on, shout outs to people, and trying to make sure people just enjoy playing the game and can play as much as they want.
Oh, absolutely. And I will note that I think Unlimited Power TCG has the only Moff Gideon related content, currently out there. So.
Oh, that was a crazy deck. I'd been doing quite well with Sabine ECL for a few weeks, and then I thought I've had enough Sabine for a while. I'm just going to play something fun as a palate cleanser. And it was good.
Well, there's that. All right, so what you bringing for our first match?
So today we have Kylo Ren ECL.
The Reanimator.
That's the one.
And I am playing my Hondo deck, so we'll see if we can get some piracy going on.
Yeah. Piracy, Hondo, One Piece. It makes sense now. Yeah, it's not just random choices. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Sir Francis Drake is the privateer, right?
Absolutely. There we go.
There we go. All right. So we'll flip for initiative. And you know what? We have a restock of these coming in, so I'll make sure to send one over to England, however much that costs. But then you'll have probably the only late night token on the other side of the pond.
That'd be wonderful. Thank you.
All right. You want to call later night, light, or dark?
Let's go dark side. Kylo?
Yep. All right. You do have initiative.
Let's mark that up. All right. So how long have you been playing Kylo then?
How long have I been playing Kylo?
Kylo. Hondo.
Hondo. Because I do play. I have my Kylo ECL deck there. I played it.
Yeah, I saw your feedback in the KTD Patreon channels on there.
I've been playing Hondo.
Oh, this sounds going in the bin.
George took it to Gen Con.
Oh, cool.
I was trying to help because actually, good player in Madison named Cam that I know pulled a Hondo showcase early, and I know he was working on it.
Nice.
But he actually pulled a Lando showcase as well and won the showdown today with that. So
I saw that for the first time the other week, and it is one of the best looking showcases out of all of them. The job they've done on the artwork, nailing the look out of the Han Solo movie, it was amazing.
Yep, and I did actually I traded for this Hondo showcase. It's actually beautiful too. I think it's very colorful. He's got like
Excellent.
the salacious crummy like parrot that's over there. I think
Little
I just
face
pulled it up.
tentacle things. Oh, the
Yep.
pet, yeah.
Yeah, the pet, and then it's there. But I think it's a very cool looking showcase. I commented on that right when you pulled it the first time, so I'm
Yeah.
happy to have one now. I had fallen into two Inquisitor showcases, so I decided that I could trade one of them
Excellent.
to get me a Hondo, because that's just good business.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I like
You
the
know,
Hondo showcase has all those guys in the background. Like
Yep.
it's a little different from the regular art.
Right. You know, he's a man of the people. Man of
yes, that's exactly what his shtick is. We'll go with that. You know, in some ways this is a better hand, but in some ways it's really not. But we're stuck with it now, so let's do this. What am I playing?
Right, everything looks pretty good.
I think.
Alright, I'm gonna share one more place while we're waiting here. Take your time thinking. You know,
Yeah, no worries.
Kylo is a very combo-y deck.
Yeah, which is really good fun when it goes off, and when it's not, it's one of those you just got to live with it, don't you? Make the best of it.
3 Boba armor. That was my last minute decision. I was at 2 Boba armor for a long time, and then 2 days ago my last change was I had 2 waves.
Kylo, I took this to a store showdown about a week ago. It was an hour up the road.
So
They had 28 players, which is pretty good.
Third Boba armor. Just
And I
because
came 11th with it, running 3 and 2.
Actually, the 1K really surprised me because I lost to a Gar Yellow. I got destroyed. And
And it
I
was
needed the 30 health for that matchup.
it was Boba Green that won
Oh, nice.
New Jersey.
Such a matchup.
So the big question that absolutely must be answered at all costs is,
Boba's armor is
was
such a
it
chest.
more than 50 cards?
You handle it. If it can't, you just win. So
It was not.
decided to
It was not. But you know,
against any weird deck.
it's weird how that kind of thing works.
Yeah.
But I wish, because there's a very good
Hit me for like 10, 12,
Boba Green player that won a couple events just real recently in Wisconsin.
Gross.
hmm
No, I learned a lot from that game. So
I love how Josh comes out of nowhere to win 11 and 0 undefeated at the Manchester OPE event over 2 days with 190 odd players, and he wins with Boba Green, and immediately the conversation is, oh my god, how dare he play 54 cards, worst player ever.
You know, so everybody has their decks that work for them.
It's a great field
You
here.
know, it's
I've been
there.
to
I mean,
Rochester,
I can't
so
get behind it from a deck building
I'll
perspective
see you
I
there.
completely agree.
because math.
Sorry.
But
no
Yeah.
time.
God bless. You know, Vika does that too. I mean, he'll go
Oh,
51
yeah.
cards.
I did
at times,
have one
and-
commission a while back.
You know, it's tough.
And the results have to speak for themselves, don't they?
A week ago,
Mhm.
so I'm recently out of it. Because it
Oh,
seems like
you wait for me,
right?
because I
You
won
do have
I'm going.
initiative.
Right, let's
I
do the
am.
thing.
One commission
Oh, I
for
completely
surgery.
lost track there. Right, let's play Admiral Piet.
All right, that guy. I will
That
play
guy.
a ruthless assassin into the ground arena. He will do 2 damage to himself.
Himself.
Let me find I gotta find a deck with some tokens in it. 1 sec.
So, chat, or anybody watching at all, place your bets now. How many times is Loopy going to knock his board so badly that it goes completely skew-if on stream?
He's usually pretty good about that. I'm gonna say 0.
Yeah.
All right, so the ruthless
Lots of practice.
hurt himself for 2,
Mhm.
and then it's your action.
Ruthless assassin.
He's so-
Trips over. I'm going to
He's so ruthless he shot himself in the foot,
proclaim initiative.
and I will pass.
Alright, we got that. Right. Fine. I think. resource you. Right, you good, sir?
Well, I'm here.
Worries. Cool. I'm going to use Kylo to discard a 5th brother to give Piet +2 attack
Oh,
for
no.
phase.
I'll see your buff,
Uh-huh.
and I'll smuggle in a covert strength, which is a great card in all kinds of matchups, but kind of busted for Hondo. So I'll heal there.
Yeah.
Yep, and then he will give an experience from the covert strength. Then I'll exhaust Hondo to give him another experience.
4/4. Well, that's a dead admiral very quickly.
And we
I think
we represent experience with doubloons.
that makes sense.
Yep, checks out.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Let's get 3 into base before I die.
3.
Potentially die. Potentially just take 5 damage.
Should I be greedy? Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna get your base for 5.
5 to base.
We'll wait till
Good
Piet's a
shout.
little softer to smack him.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I will pay 3 for a resupply.
In fact, Cam, we just talked about, joined us in the chat. That's him.
Awesome. Hello.
Must have heard his ears ringing from somewhere. He took down the Madison Showcase with Lando Red. So check out that. We got some matches of that they'll be releasing on stream this week. I guess I get initiative, huh?
I mean, you got much else to do?
Not much.
Makes sense.
Not much. Hondo's out of tricks for turn 2.
Awesome. Right, then I will deploy Kylo and do 3 to base because I have 2 cards in hand.
Ouch.
And pass.
Alright, so speaking of ears ringing, the Ruthless Assassin into Covert Strength is absolutely a George the Hulk play.
Oh, okay. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
I cannot take any credit for that.
Oh, let's resource you. This is probably a completely foolish move, but let's do it anyway.
Alright, so events
+2 goes away.
Wise, I think we've had a good day for Boba Green with winning both Kansas City and New Jersey. I believe that's actually what it is.
That's going to be formative.
In fact, the Kansas City final was Boba Green ECL versus Boba Green not ECL. Looks like.
Maybe
No,
we'll
it's
see
Han
a few
Blue in the
more
final.
Kiras.
Han got there.
Maybe we'll see a few more Kiras pop up in response to that in the coming weeks.
Yep, could be. But the Boba player got past Wool and Kira.
Ooh.
And that's not
That's
easy
no
to do.
mean defeat. Yeah.
Right. All right. With initiative, I will murder Kylo Ren with the Ruthless Assassin. So you take 1 overwhelm as I kill your leader.
Kylo dies horribly.
That's okay. He's more a distraction in that deck than anything else.
Absolutely.
How many cards in your hand did you have at the time?
I have 3.
So he hit me back
So
for
you
2.
would have taken 2. Yeah, exactly. And that's got 3 health remaining, right?
It does. You gonna buff the boy? Is the Admiral feeling saucy?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna ECL in IG-11 and murder the Ruthless Assassin with the on-attack effect.
Ah, rude. Doesn't even get to hit.
Yeah. That's what happens from an assassin droid. Voiced by Taika Waititi, of all people.
That's true. I mean, and after that, he did what we do in the shadows, so we like that guy. And the best Childson deck in Star Wars Unlimited is Hondo, because of Smuggle. This is how it works. He's a 6/6 basically every time, including now.
Well, that's not good. I don't like that.
Depends on perspective.
Yeah, that's not good at all. I'm going to claim. No, yeah, because I'm not going to run Piet into that. That would be foolish. Why would I do that?
And I wouldn't have stopped you. Piet can be a big problem, especially like next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I hope you didn't take my advice and add Kylo Ren to your deck. Because I think that's what we were talking about. But your IG-11 did its job. I do think IG-11 is also a great card for that
Oh,
deck.
yeah.
Absolutely. I like both.
We will absolutely take that.
It's not what I like to hear. I'll arrange Childson's doubloons. We're joined tonight as well by McBobber from our team. And Platform will be popping up.
Look, Bobber has gone to sleep and is not talking to anybody anymore.
Not likely. He's right there.
No worries. Do I want to trade Ig into Charleston? I should probably resource first. That'd be a good idea. Let's resource.
Yeah, I'll probably go to sleep after the stream.
That's right. Hey, man. If Mark gets his second win, you might be playing for a while.
Yeah, he might last longer than I do.
Right.
Start to see daylight coming in through the curtains. Yeah, perhaps. That'd be funny.
Are we attacking?
Screw it. Let's just trade IG for Charleston.
All right. That's something that happened. But Big Chili did his job, as far as I'm concerned. You didn't discard any. I mean, your discard the first time to buff was a fifth brother, right? It wasn't like a
That's
Vader
right.
or a
So all I've got in my discard pile so far is a fifth brother and an IG.
Right. Because how Reanimator works, and when it works, it's amazing. I mean, right now,
Yeah.
any discarded a Palp, he could put it in with Ambush.
Oh yeah,
Which is a
would have
sickening
been
thought.
wonderful.
Oof. How good would that be?
Mm-hmm.
But I've still yet to pull that off on turn 4. I'm working on it, but one day it'll happen.
Right, because you can assign the damage tactically to max your overall.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's unlimited power. All right, we'll play a Super Commando squad. This is the boy that when he has an upgrade,
Shielded Sentinel. Yeah, that one.
when he has an upgrade, he's a Sentinel. When he doesn't have an upgrade, he's not.
No worries.
If you were trying to get maximum overwhelm out of Palpatine, though, if the opponent only had one unit, you would have to damage your own guy, wouldn't you?
Yep.
If you were trying not to kill him.
Yep. I'd have to look at it, but Palpatine may say enemy units.
I think he might say enemy units. In which case,
If there's
be stuck.
But you can,
But-
as long as there's 2 units out, you can do over damage to the
Yes.
unit that is dying to leave the other.
Yeah,
one
it definitely works if there's 2 guys.
Right.
Makes sense.
But yes, no, Palpatine does have to do all 6 if he can. So if there's one thing and it has less than 6 health, kills it.
What stats does Hondo come out at?
A Hondo comes out at 6 resources, and he is a 3/7 with raid 1. And when he is out, his ability is infinite. Whereas when he's non-deployed, he can only do it once per turn by exhausting.
Fair enough. In that case, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to suck it up and play 6 for a Ruthless Raider with nothing to ambush it against.
That's a good ship.
But we'll ping off the shield and 2 to base.
You may not know this, but Ruthless Raider was our spoiler from the first set of Star Wars Unlimited.
Oh wow, no, I did not know that.
So that's and there's a lot of content creators that know that. And do
So
it.
you were affiliated with FFG right from the get-go, I assume, from the coverage you did on Destiny back in the day?
Close. Yes.
So we didn't have any real partnership with them through Destiny. It pretty much started with Unlimited.
Okay.
But we stuck around and we were doing the game. Paul Cotter did some of the earliest rules videos. And then we were streaming proxies on a digital format.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
of course, your name is on one of those formats as well, if I recall correctly.
allegedly. But, we are in good terms with FFG. In fact, our next guest is Tyler Parrott coming on their stream.
Ah, yes, of course.
He's one of the head designers. I don't know if he has a technical title of head designer of Star Wars Unlimited, but he's up there. So
I think senior game designer. I think that's the title they use.
Yep.
He's definitely the voice these days, isn't he?
His word is law as far as rules clarifications go. That's what I know.
You're tapped out. Are you taking initiative?
I did. I claimed.
I missed that completely. I'm very sorry. Right. In that case, I will just do. I will discard a card for +2 and do 3 to base with Pierre.
Ouch.
And then pass.
It's Force Lightning, which plays very well in that deck. Not really the best one to go about it, but Ruthless Raider, I think, is in a very good spot too in the meta.
Oh yeah.
Because it's got the magical 4/6 stat line where it doesn't get hit by takedown or fail.
It's a sticky card. It's hard to deal with.
And it's, always going to give you 4 damage. In fact, in the very popular Kylo yellow decks, there's a lot of TDR Ruthless.
Yeah. I am going to decline to resource.
It's ominous. Alright, I'll murder Piet. Take 1 damage back.
Different way to die from aiming in the face, but fine.
He got super commandoed. That's
indeed.
a verb, right? Cam did.
4 to base with Raider.
Cam requested that I play Londo Red. I told you today I suck at piloting that deck.
I do want to see it because I haven't seen it in
That sounds
action.
like a great way to play it. You know what the best teacher is, right?
Right, well, that's true. But we'll have to do that next time. Sadly,
Jimmy to hand too. Hey, Jimmy.
even the late night ship cannot dodge
Oh,
more on the
no.
dark side.
All right. Can't. So 2 to base and 2 to the commandos.
Yep, to 15. I'm halfway dead. Not liking that.
And for my response, what am I going to do?
You don't have to respond. You can just claim. That's okay with me.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Give me the hand. I want to see a Han 1 green deck with endless legions in it.
Oh.
I may be able to accommodate that.
Wasn't there that French tournament that somebody won by closing it out with Endless Legions as a flex move?
Sounds like it. That is a mad flex. It's like when you play Gideon and you end a game, you have to say "Long live the Empire."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have a Han green deck and I have endless legions, so anything could happen.
That would be a complete waste. Let's just do this. We'll play a Black Sun Starfighter.
Hey, I only
Sorry, no, I'm talking about my play, not yours. Sorry.
I only have to ramp to 15 because then I can use my Han ability to get to the.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
All right. So you played a Black Sun. I think the Space Arena is the other side.
It was the other side. You're right. That's where the Ruthless Raider was. So I'm just losing it because it looks like that the way I'm seeing.
I'll deploy Hondo,
which is fine. It's going to be far more worthwhile doing this. So I will pay 2 to Force Choke Hondo.
Ouch. I still get a card. He takes 5 damage.
Yeah.
What a choke artist. I'll do 4 damage to your base, taking you to 10.
4 to base on 6 is 10.
Let me update the virtual scoreboard, and I'm at 15 damage.
I will claim.
Alright. I will smuggle in Collection Starhopper.
Oh, yeah.
Would have never thought I'd be playing this card in any format, but now I understand what it's for. I will give the Super
Yeah.
Commando squad a shield,
Just sentinels him up
and I will pass.
for the rest of his life. Awesome.
That's right.
Okay.
And the Collection Starhopper has lethal on your ship, boy.
Oh, that is true. This is not brilliant.
You have any showdowns yet, Nick Barber?
Not yet. Everything's later this month. It's like the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had a couple early. I mean, I think last week was the first week it could have been. My life is now complete because I have a champion unrefusable offer. I guess a top 8 unrefusable offer.
Ooh, very nice.
So my offers can no longer be refused. Jimmy the Hand has a showdown next weekend.
Let's do 3 to base Black Sun.
Yeah, sure is.
That up.
Too fast for the old Starhopper there. I will hit your base for 5 with the Super Commandos.
5 to base.
I have a showdown, or the PQ the same day, Jimmy. Though my showdown's a couple weeks away.
I don't know what I'm running for either event. I'm not sure what I'm totally sure what I'm running next week for Chicago.
I'll pay 2 for another Piet.
I think it's reasonably down to like 4 decks.
There's been a ton more showdowns this season than last, which I'm very happy with. A lot more UK stores wanting to get on board with stocking and running and supporting the game they were in set 1, so we're definitely looking forward to the set 3 blowout.
Yeah, I'll be curious how much the game picks up with set 3.
We'll smuggle in our boy, Lon Pike, to give Hondo an experience.
Starting to see a little bit too much board presence here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not an awful lot.
I only have 2 doubloons. It's really kind of sad.
Yeah? Fair enough. I'm going to play another Ig.
Oh. Thank God he's 5, not 6. Because that would have been real bad. Alright, so that's something I have to deal with. Yeah. He's a 6/5?
Ig is a 6/5. On attack, may deal 3 damage to a damaged ground unit. And my hand is that detailed.
I will play the Scryfighter.
Oh, I love that name.
Bottom 1. Can't take credit for it.
Do it. Take it. It's fine.
I think it was Evelyn at one of my events.
Seems fair. I'll claim. Which means I'd probably take, what, 6 damage?
I'm going to hit you for the Black Sun with the Collection Starhopper.
Oh, you're going to trade those 2. Okay, cool.
Yep. Oh no, ship's crashing. I think I'm clearly the control here. And I will very sadly sacrifice Hondo into the IG.
Sorry, your audio's cut out there, mate?
So I'll attack IG with my leader.
Oh, IG. Fine.
He's too good.
You didn't want to clear Piet. Fair enough.
Well, that might come to bite me too, but at least he's not going to kill the Sentinel as he attacks. Alright, and then I will pass.
Cool. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this anyway. Fine. Oh, resource. Say when you're good.
Yeah, I'm still thinking through. In the think tank. I am ready.
All right. I will pay 8 and use Piet to ambush in Palps.
We were just talking about this.
Yeah. His rule is when played, deal 6 damage divided as you choose among enemy units, not himself. So that's cool. Obviously, we'll kill the Sentinel, which takes what, 2 of his damage?
Yep, that takes 2. So you got 4 left.
Yeah, all 4 on Pike.
All 4 on Pike. Pushing the damage.
Yeah, and then we'll ambush Pike in. We'll hit Pike on the ambush, which means I take, what, 4 back?
Yeah, you take 4 back.
And that'll be, what 4 overwhelm.
And I take 4 overwhelm. Well, that was pretty good.
It would have been nicer a couple of turns ago, but you know, hard to complain.
I will,
Except that I don't know what you're about to spend your resources on, so I might complain anyway.
Well, it's your right. God given. I will play a Child Sim. Reveal a Fell the Dragon, a Pike Sentinel, and a Super Commando Squad.
Okay.
So it's only 5/5.
Yep.
Sad. Wasn't expecting to need it this turn.
I will claim.
Alright. I will hit you for 2 to take you to 17. Let me update
Okay.
scoreboards to be correct. And you saw it coming. I will fell the Palpatine. Looks surprisingly like a dragon to me.
Not that much like a dragon. Yeah.
It's basically a dragon.
Yeah, breeze lightning. That's fair. We'll take it.
You know. Lightning dragon.
Yeah. Did you see the D&D movie? Because there's a dragon in that breathes acid all over the battlefield.
I mean, stuff of nightmares. Stuff
Yeah.
of nightmares.
That film was better than it had any rights to be. The first D&D movie was complete cheese fest with Jeremy Irons chewing his furniture.
Jeremy Irons' voice of Scar. All-time place in my heart. How many good voice actors were in Lion King? You had the late, great James Earl Jones. Jeremy Irons. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah.
Of Tool Time fame. I mean, what more do you want in your life?
We went to go and see the not the live action, the CGI version of that. And my wife noped out of it because the animals looked too real and she couldn't cope with the harm being done to them.
I haven't watched that. I was going to one day and ended up watching the animated one.
I am not resourcing. Are you good?
Yep. I never thought there'd be a sadder movie that was animated than Lion King, and then they made Up.
Oh, yeah. Up. Just takes your heart and stamps it into tiny little pieces in the first 5 minutes of the film. And I love it as a scene setting thing. It's great, but man, that was a punchy movie. I'm going to pay 8 to repeat what I've just done with Palp.
Another one.
Yeah. Somehow, Palpatine returns. We're going to do 4 to Charleston and 2 to Inferno. And we're going to ambush into Charleston and overwhelm for 5.
Stop that.
No.